Welcome back to Speak for Yourself, everyone. Today's an exciting episode. So, I just wanted to talk a little bit about tech. I'm Thomas, and this is Levi. And I just wanted to
Hey,
talk with Levi just a little bit about tech because in the past year, I think we've had some really good tech that's come out. And we just got announced something very special from
oh yeah.
Steam, which we want to talk about. And then we'll also get into some tech predictions that we have later on. But yeah, so tell me, Levi, explain to the viewers what Valve announced to the other day for their hardware.
Okay, so I'm gonna preface. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have like zero knowledge on technology. Like
Uh-huh.
I know there's like RAMs and memories
That's
and
the same thing.
RGBs. Yeah, see, I don't know. Uh, anyway, so I was just scrolling on Instagram as one does at like 11 p.m. and I happened to come across like a clip of someone just showing like the official Steam trailer for the Steam console thingy. I don't know
Uh-huh.
what it's called. And I was like, "Oh, this is cool." And the first thing that caught me is it's a cube. I was like, "Oh, this is appealing," because I, for some reason, I want like my console to be a cube. Like my computer is a cube.
Hmm.
I want it to be like a square that I put somewhere. And I was like, "Oh, this is cool." And then I just started watching, and I was like, "Oh wow, I care about technology now." Like I was like, "Okay, I care now. This is
we
cool."
we've trapped him.
Um,
He's one of us now.
so now yeah, I'm pretty hype about it. I kind of watched a Linus Tech Tips video about it.
Hmm.
It's usually where I go if there's anything interesting tech wise, but
Hmm.
I'm excited. It might be the first console I ever buy,
Okay.
quote unquote console, quote unquote.
I mean, it is. It's a
Um,
PC console. It's
yeah,
that's what
it's
it's meant
better.
for.
It's
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 better.
just better.
Yes, it's Steamified.
I'm better than you. Was the Homelander meme?
Uh, okay, so yeah, the Steam Machine is what it's called. They announced three things. They announced a Steam Machine, a controller, and
For your headset.
oh yeah,
I think
the Steam Frame.
I
I'm
think
sorry,
there's four things.
I forgot the name. No, that's
I
it.
swear there's.
The puck that came with the controller, but that I don't know if that
Oh
counts.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
Um,
the Bluetooth Connect or
yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So the Steam Machine is pretty much a PC with SteamOS on it, and it's 6 times as strong as the Steam Deck. Um, for those of you who don't know, this is a Steam Deck right here. I'm holding it on the screen for you audio listeners, and they made this a few years ago, and it's one of my favorite things I own. It's really a great piece of hardware, but it runs the same software that's on this. And for the Steam controller, if you don't know what it looks like, imagine they just took the screen off this thing, um, and that's pretty much what it is. The Steam Machine, the reason why I'm so excited about it, when the PlayStation 5 came out, my family got two of them, right? And we loved them, but then after a while when we were playing games, it started crashing all the time for no reason. And you have to pay for online on consoles now. I don't know if you know that, Levi, but on consoles you have to pay
Yeah,
like
dude.
120
Okay,
USD each year
I lied.
for
I do
online.
have a console. I have a Switch Lite, and I was playing like
You
Dark
lied to
Souls with my
us.
friend. I lied. I don't really count it because I got it for like $100 from a coworker who just didn't
Uh-huh.
want it anymore.
Uh-huh.
But okay, I do know about the online stuff. I didn't realize it was for all consoles. I thought it was just like a Nintendo thing, and I
No,
hate it.
Nintendo was the
Like
last to
I
do
would
it, believe it or not.
like I would only do it when I go over to my friend's house and just like buy it for a week and then
Oh, okay.
forget
Yep.
about it. But yeah, I was like,
Yep.
dude, multiplayer exists. The internet's free. Why are you making me pay to? I already
Well,
bought your
internet's
game.
not free, but yeah. Yeah, I know what
I
you
already
mean.
bought your game. You're making me pay money to connect. It's
Yeah, yeah,
easy.
yeah. No, and when you brought up
Like
Nintendo,
why?
which is
Like
crazy
why? I
because
already paid for your game.
on like Splatoon, which is a Nintendo game, it's basically Call of Duty but on the Nintendo Switch. Um and Splatoon, instead of you going through like a server, so each person's Switch is connected to a server, which is a better stable connection, your Switches are just connected to each other. So I don't know what you're paying for because you're the one supplying it. There's not even a server on anything on Nintendo, but
Yeah, it's wild.
it's wild.
I hate that. That's one of the reasons I'm hyped for the Steam.
Yes,
It's, ooh, yeah.
but yeah,
I'm probably gonna buy it. I
yeah.
probably.
Well, I'm probably gonna buy it too. Not gonna lie, but
Financial situation depending.
we'll make it
But
work. That's what I plan on doing.
I'll make it work. If it's like 1,000 Canadian dollars, I can do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And So yeah, we were playing on the PlayStation, and at some point I ended up building my PC, and I ended up just telling my dad, I'm like, why don't we just let's not buy the next PlayStation because we've had all the PlayStations 1 through 5, multiple of each, and I just told my dad, Dad, it's way more cost effective to just have a PC. You can get way better performance for price. Sure, it's a little bit bigger, but you don't have to pay for online. The games on there on Steam go on sale way more often. So that was something we talked about a few years ago, and not too long ago we heard about this. We heard about the patents going around for the Steam machine and the Steam frame and everything, and I started getting really excited. And now the Steam machine's here. It's like 6 inches
And
cubed,
six
like,
inches cubed,
which is insane.
removable. Okay, the part I freaked out about,
Oh yeah.
removable faceplate, where you can have like custom art pieces and stuff. Dude, I know.
Oh.
Was it Displate that makes the middle plates? 100%,
Oh,
they're gonna have that license. Because I've never bought Displate. I will buy them, or at least
I've
whoever makes them. I'm gonna get like some cool Space Marine stuff. Oh, hyped,
yeah,
dude!
Display is so
I'm
cool. I've
so
seen them be
excited.
sponsored. Their stuff looks really cool. Um, yeah, if they go, if because they have on their website now, you can do custom images for them, so you don't
Yeah,
even have to go through the artist now. So if they have that for the Steam machine, that's gonna be fantastic.
dude,
But yeah, I'm
so
super stoked for the Steam machine. Oh, I was trying to tell you guys what it was. Yeah, it's basically a PC console. It runs the same operating system as the Steam Deck. One of the core features of it that everyone loves is one, it just boots into Steam right away, and two, it oh, two, you can just pause and play your games just by pressing the off button. It basically puts it to sleep mode, kind of like a Nintendo Switch. Levi, you were talking about this. It is like the Nintendo Switch,
yeah.
like if you guys are unfamiliar with it. But that's way better than stuff like the ROG Ally. When you have to do it, you have to like turn on a whole Windows PC in your hand. So yeah, it's basically a PC with the convenience of a console, and now it can sit in your living room or at your desk, and it's 6 times more powerful than
Dude,
the Steam Deck.
it can
Runs.
sit on a nightstand. Like the new age of consoles is like, dude, you don't even have to put it. You don't have to have a TV stand with like a billion games, and
No.
there's no DVD player. You can just have like a stand. Just put it there.
Yeah.
Like, it's inconspicuous.
And you get expandable storage, and you can put a micro SD card in it for even more storage if you want. Oh, okay, Levi, I don't know how much you're. Well, you said you don't know much about tech, but one of the best things on Steam Deck, from what everybody says, is the emulation, because you can set up what this thing is called Emulation Station, which is an app that allows you to. It basically is an app for all your games that you play on retro consoles, like from anything all the way up to like
Oh yeah,
PS4
yeah.
even. And the Steam Deck was really great at that, and this is going to be 6 times more powerful. So not only are you going to
Wait,
have a
what?
PC, well, this is
The
six
Steam
times
Deck
more
six
power.
times?
No, sorry, this is 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. Um, and so not
Was that like a
only,
frame of reference? Like how could
I
the
don't
Steam Deck
know. I just
run a
saw it on their
AAA game?
website, and my guess is CPU and GPU, right? That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
But so not only can it run your PC games at 4K, 60 frames a second, it said, but now if it's 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck, we're gonna get probably PlayStation emulation. We're gonna get emulation up to like the PS4 probably. I don't know the
I'm
Xbox
gonna
names.
hire some OG Pokemon. I like the OG Pokemon
Yes, yeah,
games. Like the ones where like they're pixelated top down.
yeah,
I
me
don't really
too.
like the new
Like
ones.
Fire Red and Leaf Green, I like those. I
Yeah,
haven't beat them, but I like them when they're colored.
I have a
Oh,
3DS. I have a 3DS.
oh
I don't
yes, me
consider
too.
that. Okay, I keep admitting I don't actually
I
have
don't
gaming
have any
devices.
consoles, and then he
I
talks
don't
about all the
consider
consoles he has.
like when I think of a console, I think of like you have like a dedicated TV and it's like hooked up.
You think of PlayStation and Xbox, which makes
Like
sense.
the Switch and the 3DS is a glorified phone to me. But anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
I've I have Pokemon Diamond and I can't
Mm-hmm.
remember the other ones. By the time I had like full like adult money, I guess I was like, I don't really want to play Pokemon anymore. Like you've played
Oh,
enough that they're the same. But I am
that's
gonna
tough.
like get the emulations for
Oh
Red.
yeah.
No, not Red. I can't remember. Red and Ruby and Sapphire or whatever.
I think that's right.
I don't know. Yeah, I
I
like
I always get them confused.
it's just the Pokemon, the starters for that game. I just like them.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I play the game. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
and
hyped.
yeah, so not
Emulation.
only do you get to play your PC games, you get to emulate all your games super easily. So
Jover from Nintendo.
I'm just so excited. Oh yeah, Nintendo, you didn't hear that. But
You
that's
Jover.
it. Oh, and like I was telling Levi, I was accidentally yapping a little bit before we started. As I was watching the Valve video, I was like jumping out of my seat and like shouting. I was I was hoping for a Steam controller, and then they showed it on the screen. And the reason why is because the Steam Deck is my favorite console that I own, probably, like I said, and I bring that with me in all the places. But when I go back to my PC, because it's more powerful and I want to play on there, when I play stuff like Rocket League sometimes, I've always wanted a controller like the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck has customizable back paddles on the back. It's got two on each side, so four total. And those are really good for games, and the trackpads. Everyone loves the trackpads. I'll get more into those later if we want, but those back paddles have been what I always wanted. I have this 8-bit Do controller right here, but it's only got one of each on the back, and it's just not as comfortable. It's like Xbox style. It's not as comfortable as the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is literally the most comfortable controller I've ever had. So I was so happy. I'm going to have to replace all my controllers with Steam Deck controllers, I decided. Um,
Nice.
and then the other thing they released is the Steam Frame, which is basically their VR. They've released a VR in the past, but that's like 1400 USD. That had to be wired, and you had to set up cameras for some of it. I think I could be wrong there, but I believe that's what was required of it. And I'm hoping this one will be cheaper. I don't think it's gonna be that much cheaper. My guess is around $1,000, because VR stuff isn't cheap to produce. But one of the core features they talked about was it can play VR games and non-VR games. And if you're wondering how a VR can play non-VR games, well, pretty much imagine you have a TV in front of you that's like floating in midair. I don't know if some of you stuff have seen stuff on the Vision Pro, or I got these glasses called X Real glasses, but I ended up returning them because they weren't my favorite. But they do the same thing as that. Basically, suspend a picture in front of you to play your games. That way you're a little bit more immersed. That way you can play it way bigger too. And
Yeah.
another feature.
Maximum eye damage.
No, no, no. I think that's a myth. Parents just say that to get their kids off the TV.
That's
Uh,
true. I've
but
played on a PlayStation VR headset a couple
I
times. Super
actually,
hot. I played
oh,
Super Hot, which is,
oh,
dude, super hot.
I
Mm.
love Super Hot VR. That's such a
I
good
might
game.
actually buy the VR headset just to play Super Hot. I'm gonna go
Oh.
broke. Dude, I'm gonna
Well,
be
that's what
fresh out of
Steam's
college
good
in a few
for.
months. I'm gonna be fresh out of college in a few months. I'm gonna be like, I should save money for the next semester, but Steam Deck, Steam
But
Deck.
Steam Deck, a Steam
But yeah, super
machine,
hot,
Steam
and
frame.
there's a game called Intruders, which I'll spoil the plot a little bit so you have an idea. Uh, you're pretty much in like your parents' mega mansion or like mansion. They're like
Uh-huh.
your dad's like a rich pharmaceutical guy,
Uh-huh.
and they leave, and then oh no, sorry, they don't leave. These people break in and they kidnap your parents and put them in the basement, and then your sister and you hide out in this panic room, and you're safe because it's like a secret lever to get into like this wall in the basement. So like you'd have to know it's there to find it. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
she has like an asthma attack. You have to go get her medicine,
Uh-huh.
and all these intruders are wearing like one's wearing like a bunch of skull mask or something, like a deer
Uh-huh.
antler mask, and the other ones are like creeping around, and the whole house is dark. Dude, playing that in VR, spooky.
Wait, what game's that?
It's called Intruders.
Intruders. Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
I played some really
it's
good ones on
it's
VR.
it's pretty good without VR, but in VR, it's like because it's
Dude,
dark
I bet.
and
I
you just see
bet.
like the flashlight beam just like sweeping around, and then
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. I believe when they catch you, it starts to play like some like screeching piano music and like your FOV tapers or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh, yeah, it's spooky.
That sounds somewhat familiar. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Oh, and one of the big things about this one, the Steam VR in the past, or like if you had like the original MetaQuest, you had to plug your thing into the computer to play the games on Steam. I don't know why, but that's why I just know that's what required. But now what you can do is they have like a little USB dongle I can use like um it's just you don't have to have it's basically like how your mouse connects to your PC. You don't
Oh,
have to have a
I
cord. You
see.
can just plug it into that now. I don't know if you
But
saw
like you
that.
could just be your TV could be like 20 feet away. The dongle connects to
Yeah, the
your
dongle. That's what
headset,
it's
and
called.
then
Yes, thank you. Oh my
oh,
goodness.
okay, cool, cool. You could be
Uh,
like, I wonder like the distance. Like if you could sit like in your bedroom with the dongle and play in your and it'd be playing in your living room.
yeah,
Maybe
I
that
have
might
no
be like
clue.
stretching it a bit. I also
That'd
wonder
be
like the
cool.
latency.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like
Uh,
it's like with your mouse when you plug it in with the dongles. It's like over Wi-Fi. I don't think it uses Wi-Fi. It's over Wi-Fi. I don't know how it works. I just know that's what it is. That's what it's called or something. Um.
yeah,
Oh.
that's nice though, because like the last thing you want to do is like play a VR game and just be tripping. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's always like, oh crap, where's like that cable?
Yeah.
Like, ah yes, I'm gonna accidentally kick the cable and rip it out of my
And then you
expensive
trip,
console.
and then you break the cord of the VR. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
a nightmare. Oh, another thing. TMR joysticks. I don't know if you know what that is, but
No
so
clue.
for joysticks, you have like your normal joysticks that I don't know what they're called, analog joysticks, I think. Like that's what's in your Switch and stuff, and your PlayStation and whatever. Those get stick drift, right? And then we had Hall effect ones, which are with magnets or whatever, and they were more precise and they don't get stick drift as easily or basically not at all. And TMR is like the next step joysticks, which they use even less power than Hall effect. They're even more accurate and they don't get stick drift. That's going to be in the Steam frame and the Steam controller.
So
So
it's
that's
just like a
something to look forward.
fancier magnet style.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I just know what it is. Again, which is sad because I should know that. But all I know is that it's way better, more accurate, and everything. Um, Oh, and for the trackpads, I said I would go over those. Basically, you can move your fingers across them like it's a mouse. I can control stuff like a mouse. It also can be programmed to like a radial menu with like one, two, three, four, five, like 8 buttons, I think, like a D-pad, but pretty much. And then when you roll your finger over it, the haptics basically you can feel under your finger where your finger is exactly. It's really cool. They're the best feeling trackpads I've felt. I think everyone loves them. That's like one of their favorite things with that. But it's also really good for emulation. Everyone's favorite thing with the Steam Deck. It's also really good for emulation for stuff like the Wii because you can control the mouse cursor with that. I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting at this point. But yeah, everyone's excited about the Steam machine, the Steam frame, and the Steam controller. So if you haven't heard, there's your news. Now you're probably gonna hear about it everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it's big. It's I mean, I don't follow a lot of this stuff. I just kind of see like the memes and all the people like being
Mhm.
like, "It's the end of the console wars." I think it might be. Like, I don't see
Mhm.
why anyone would like, even if Xbox and PlayStation pull every single one of their games, like it's still over. Like,
Well, see, that's
there's
the
not very many
thing.
good games either.
Like
Like
Microsoft
Xbox
doesn't have any
maybe,
exclusives.
PlayStation is done.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Microsoft's been kind of shooting themselves in the foot for a while. They made the ROG Xbox Ally X, which is basically the ROG Ally X, but with a Xbox controller. I don't know what. I mean,
The
it's
difference
more.
it has a button. It has an Xbox button.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a little bit stronger, but it was like $1,000 USD. I think.
Dang.
Is that right? Yeah, and it's it runs Windows, so it's not optimized, and a lot of people didn't like it. People said it's a better PC than it is a console, which they were advertising as a console kind of, but it couldn't even play your Xbox games if you owned some of them. I don't know. There was a lot of problems with it that people had. It just didn't seem like my thing. I'm happy as a clan with my Steam Deck. I'm not going anywhere. And now, like, wow, I cannot keep one sentence straight. But um, one thing that I was telling my brother about, he's not interested in it at all, but I bug him with it anyways. I was thinking for people that have laptops, right? I was thinking for them, this is kind of the perfect thing because because it also has a desktop. I don't know if you know this, but it also has a desktop that you can enter into. And pretty much for people who have a laptop, depending how this is priced, this could be a replacement for that. Like if you needed an upgrade, this would be cheaper than a laptop and
Yeah.
hypothetically better and smaller.
I think another reason, like, I haven't bought a gaming PC just because I like video games. I don't play them enough. Like, I think the only
Loser.
game I've played for like religiously is Minecraft, and that's kind of
Yes.
like for a couple months at a time. And I'm like, dude, I don't need a monster PC for it.
Yeah.
Even some games like Space Marine 2 or Red Dead Redemption, like my current gaming laptop is pretty decent. It cost me think I spent like $1,700. Okay, it wasn't
Wow.
cheap. It wasn't cheap.
Well, that's
I
Canadian, so
needed
that's
re
like
yeah,
1,400 probably. That's not that
uh,
bad.
1200
1,200.
USD.
Okay. Oh
And
yeah, that's not
it
bad.
runs most AAA games at like
30.
I want to say like medium settings, so it's still
Oh
like
yeah.
good. It just there is not like perfectly flawless.
Oh yeah.
But dude, if I can get the Steam thing for like 1,000, or it will be like 1,000 USD max, and I'm
That's
gonna
what
get
I
the
think.
I'm gonna
I
get the 2 terabytes because like, dude,
oh yeah.
512 gigabytes is like, dude, that's nothing. Like
No,
that.
but you could put your own M.2 drive in there if you wanted. Like swap it out for your own.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
Oh, sorry, sorry. The
All I saw was 2 terabytes, and I was like, okay, that's more games.
imagine like a small little rectangle. It's like
Yeah.
it's flat, and that's what your storage drive is. That's called an M.2
Oh, okay.
drive. It's like half-sized one for the 512, but you can upgrade it to be the full-size one, and you could just put like your own 4 terabyte one if you wanted in there even.
Oh, what's the point of the 512 2 terabyte then?
A lot
Is
of
it just like
people just bought the 2 terabyte. Like for the Steam Deck, for the OLED one, the base one was 512, and the other one was 1 terabyte. I just bought the 512, and if I ever want to upgrade, I'll just buy an extra storage to put in it. Now that one's
yeah?
a little different. It's not the normal M.2 drive, but I could still buy a different one. Um,
Because
I don't know, because
I
for
mean,
people
like,
who don't want to do it, I guess
yeah, having just a lot of storage is nice. Because like,
it is.
I'll probably use like just because I don't want to have to download stuff every time. I'll probably have like I don't know 750 gigabytes of games installed. That's like all the
That's a lot.
AAA games I own.
Yeah.
And if I have like 2 terabytes, I'm just chilling with a terabyte in a bit, just for like photos or just other stuff. Like
Oh
I just
yeah.
won't buy. I'm not gonna buy a whole gaming rig. Like
Yeah. You
I
just
just
got
don't
this.
need
You
it.
got the Steam machine. You don't need
Yeah,
that.
and it's like as you say again, it's portable. So you just bring your little 6-inch cube with you everywhere, plug it
Yeah.
in, and you have you can even just I guess it probably better to bring like a mouse pad still, but
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it's
well, technically, you could
basically
just bring your
achieves a
controller
laptop.
because, like I said, it is a console, so you can just control everything with the controller if you're not
Yeah,
going into the desktop mode. Because, like I said, it opens up into Steam, which I don't know if you've seen it. It's like it basically looks like how the PlayStation software does, kind of. You just select your games, or you can go to your library to see all your games. It's a really clean
yeah.
program.
This is
Um,
side note. This I think this can be like big stonks for AMD because right now
yes.
everyone's like oh Nvidia, but then Nvidia released the 50 series and it's like all AI garbage, and they're like,
Yeah.
I mean I even last night I saw like a video of Jensen like showing off all the cool stuff and all the computing power, and I was like, but no one cares. Like that's
Yeah.
cool for like big companies, but like the average Joe just doesn't care. So it's cool that like AMD's making like a cool chip.
Yeah. And
Um,
I
yeah,
have Nvidia, but it's not worth it, really.
yeah, it sounds ridiculously expensive. It
Yeah.
seems like way like was it like $1,000 for most good graphics card? Like
I
what?
think I got a 4070 Super and it was like 600 maybe, I think. I think I got it on
Dude,
sale though. So the
yeah, I
4070
guess.
Super when I got
And
it
I
on
was saying like
sale.
1,000 like Canadian. So yeah, that's about the same price. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if it wasn't on sale and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
But
that's rough. $1,000 just for some like slightly better light graphics. Like
oh, I got
really?
mine cuz mine got fried. Yeah, so I was playing Sea of Thieves with my best friend and the power went out and my surge protector didn't work. So my GPU got
Dude,
fried when our power went out. So yeah, that was
it's
fun.
actually a crime. I'm paranoid about that, so I never leave my laptop plugged in when I leave.
I
Like
was
I
playing
unplug.
it. I was
I
mid game and it the GPU fried. Oh,
just
it was sad. It was real sad.
yeah, it's criminal. That's rough.
Um oh, and for pricing, like we've talked about it a little bit, but so for the Steam Deck, their cheapest one is like 320 or something like that. I don't have it pulled up, so I'm not exactly sure. But I'm pretty sure their cheapest LCD one, they're like selling it for no margin or like at a loss, something like that. I've heard that places because they make a lot on the Steam. Now, obviously, they're higher end ones they're making a margin on, but because they
Mhm.
own Steam, they have the ability to sell things a
Yeah,
lot cheaper. Plus,
and the
now,
owner's like, dude, he doesn't care. Like it's a private company, so as you
no,
said,
he
like it's a
he
private
doesn't
company,
care.
so he's just like a couple more million in my bank, and everyone just loves me.
I
Like,
know
dude has a
everyone
fleet
loves
of
Valve.
yachts, like, and he's just like on an ocean. He's doing Subnautica IRL.
Yeah, who knows what Gabe's up to? Um,
Gabe is he's on up there with Arizona Iced Tea and Costco CEO. Just
but yeah, I
legends.
think I think it can't be more than like my guess for the 2 terabyte one, 800, 900 max, maybe 1,000 if we're really pushing it. But I think it's gonna be around there USD.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it could
Because it's
be
competing
a
for
thousand.
consoles too. Like it's
Yeah,
marketed as a console, which means it's gonna have console pricing.
right.
I got a question. How much is like a good control like console controller?
A good console controller. So I think the PlayStation ones, like the DualShock 5 or whatever it's
Yeah.
called, the PlayStation 5 ones, I think those are 70,
Oh wow.
maybe
Okay.
60.
That's I was thinking like a couple $100s.
Oh,
So
this
I
is
wonder
USD,
like
remember? So I don't
on
know.
release, 100%. Yeah, that's still it's only like it's a yours is just like $1.40 Canadian. Like
Yeah.
USD is just like 40 cents more per
And I
dollar.
think for my controller,
Usually.
I paid like 70 for the Switch version and 60 for the normal version for it's like a different brand, 8-bit
I was
dough.
just
It's
thinking like if the console is gonna be like I'm just gonna do it in Canadian dollars because it's easier for me.
yeah.
Console's like $1,000 for the base model, or even like the 2 terabyte, same
Yeah.
thing. And then the headsets, what VR headsets are usually like six hundred
Yeah, I
dollars
think I
Canadian.
think the Meta 3
And
like is
then
like 500 something like
so
that.
I
Yeah.
bet you could probably like on release they're gonna have a $2,000 bundle. You get four controllers, you get the dongle, you get the headset, and you get the maxed out.
Okay, I
You
don't
get the
know
maxed
about
out
that.
console. Really? You don't think they'll do like a big bundle, and then you get
Okay,
a bunch of
so
Steam credits?
I
You
don't
don't
know.
think they'll
So
like,
that's hard. I mean,
because dude, if they're not, I think Steam credits are better than just
I what's
like
a Steam
picking a
credit?
game
I've
for you
never heard of
because
that.
well it's just kind of like I don't know if it's a thing but it's kind of like a gift card where you just like have the money you can only spend
Oh, like a Steam gift card. Yeah,
on
yeah,
yeah because then they're like oh the money only goes to them anyway
yeah.
and then you don't have to be like oh I cool it comes with like the new Black Ops game I don't play Black Ops and then you can just buy a bunch of games and then they're gonna go in sale like it's just a win-win-win for them
Now,
but I
my
mean
brother, like my brother was talking to this about me, my other brother, the one that's a little more interested in it. He was saying that there's probably going to be a bundle for the Steam frame, Steam machine, Steam controller. I said I don't know about including the Steam frame because I don't think there's going to be a bundle including that. I think like if you have a Steam machine with maybe one, two, three, four, four is a little much. I think the PlayStation only comes with one, same with Xbox, but like
mm,
anywhere between one and four controllers, I think that's possible. But I know I wouldn't. I'm not voting against it, but I don't think it's necessarily as likely that we get a Steam frame included in the bundle. And I'm guessing that this one's going to be about 1,000, maybe more USD for the Steam frame alone. But I'm not
yeah
sure.
yeah because I mean like it is like the best VR headset on the market. I mean, according to what I've seen, I've not done it a lot, but I've just seen
Yeah,
like the Linus Tech Tips video, and dude is
yeah,
like knows his stuff. So when
yeah,
he
yeah.
says like it's the best as far
Was
as
he
we
including
know,
the
and
Vision Pro in that? I haven't seen that one yet. It's popped up on my feed a few times.
um, I think he might have mentioned it because it has the Steam one has bigger like lenses or something.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I think that's something he mentioned, but like the video got released, and then like I think was it the next day or something, like very quickly after,
Uh
I
huh.
saw Linus's video, and dude was immediately glazing it. He was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
he was.
this is
I
this
heard
is
about
the
that.
stuff," and he made two videos in like a couple days. So like
Two?
he yeah, because he made his one where he got to look at the reviewer copy, and then he went like back to his
Oh,
personal like lab, and they
okay.
did some stuff there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like he's invested. Like
Wow,
he's like
that's cool.
I don't think I've seen him excited about like anything like that. Like
Oh,
two videos that
that
fast.
makes me extra excited
So
because Linus does know his stuff. Oh,
yeah,
he's like in your hometown. I mean, not your hometown, your home country, which is weird.
he lives like in
Surrey.
a city over. Like he's a
He's in
couple
Surrey,
hours.
right?
No, not do not sorry. I don't think it's there.
No, I
I
think
would
it
be
is.
shocked. Really?
I think it is. That's his hometown, or that's where he lives. I know.
Probably like
He used to say another place, but that's because
North Vancouver or something. Oh, I mean, I
no,
don't know.
he said he used to say Vancouver because everyone knows where that is, but he said he's in
Well, yeah,
Surrey.
Vancouver's like a bunch of different areas because like there's Vancouver and
Oh,
then there's like North Vancouver. Then there's a like a section across the bridge which is like more like fancy rich people,
I mean, yeah, you'd know
like
better than
ski
I do. I had to look
country.
up where North
Dude,
Surrey was last night.
Surrey is kind of like the ghetto.
Yeah, he said it.
and
I remember
language.
him saying it's not as
It,
bad as everyone thinks anymore, but I don't know what that means because
eh,
I'm not, I don't, I've never been to
Surrey's been
Canada.
like Surrey is yeah. I mean, I've I've been through Surrey. I've never
Oh,
stopped there.
well, you
I
didn't
mean,
die, so
it's
it
not
can't be
like
that
it's
bad.
not like there's not like guns going off everywhere, but
Oh, okay.
it's pretty sketchy as far as like Canada goes.
That's funny.
But I mean,
Is there any?
he has a whole badminton arena. So I
Yeah, I
mean,
heard
the
about
real
that.
estate can't be like it's somewhere not super dense. Or like kind of like suburbs area, I'm thinking. Because he has some studios too, and like Vancouver is expensive. And I know he
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
makes good money, but anyway, Linus is like giving it the stamp of approval
I'm
off
excited.
the
Like when
bat.
you said
So
he's gushing about it, ooh, that makes me even more excited. I mean, not that his opinions have any effect on my opinions, but the fact that he knows his stuff and he's still excited for it, that makes me extra happy.
yeah, I'm just excited. They like get something that can max out all the games I occasionally play. Oh, I
Yeah.
saw this crazy rendering. Someone made like a render of Minecraft with like the most insane realistic graphics this morning, and I was like, dang, Steam console. I'm gonna try this out.
Steam Machine's doing that. Give me it. Oh, another thing about the Steam frame. Um, it said this in the video, but pretty much it can tell where you're looking, so it can put extra processing power into that part of where you're looking, so that way
Oh,
it's
dude, that's
extra
nice.
detailed where you're looking, and then it doesn't have to use as much power for the other stuff, so it
Yeah,
looks even better than what it does on like other VR things, which is
I'm
mind
surprised
blowing.
none of the even Meta hasn't come up with because Meta does a lot of eye tracking stuff.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
that's cool.
glad.
Because like yeah, because the place your eye is focusing is getting like everything else is mildly blurry anyway. So yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
like
sense that everything else is wasted.
yeah. Yeah, I'm glad
That's
that
so,
we.
so dope.
What was that?
That's so dope. I'm so excited,
I
man.
know, and I'm glad we don't have to have a VR that's under Facebook anymore. Like,
Yeah, I
I
don't like
really
that.
like the meta stuff, but I don't like that I had to create a Facebook account. Well, I had a Facebook account. I have a Facebook account just because of games that require it or to get extra stuff, and because of meta. Like those are the only reasons I have a Facebook account, and that's exactly what I use it for. Is literally only that, and that's really annoying because my family's kind of got
Yeah,
locked out of theirs sometimes, but we've got it back now.
dude,
But
it's nice. It's gonna be nice to have like a actual like
you own it.
a humane option for having
Mm-hmm.
VR that's not like Apple in their Gucci slides or
Yeah.
Facebook with their insane dude. I lost a Facebook account. It's actually impossible to get that stuff back.
Really?
Like it took me months. I like the verification email. Sometimes they just don't even send it.
No,
Sometimes
that's insane.
and it's like, dude, can I talk to customers? Can I talk to a real person? It's like, nah, you have to
Nah.
sign in. But I lost my account. How do you
Womp womp.
verify it? I don't know. I don't know my password. What?
Like
So like,
I
yeah,
created this account when I was 8. What do you want me to do?
yeah. I don't like Facebook. I use them for marketplace. That's pretty
Facebook
much it.
Marketplace. I love it. Love it. But yeah,
It
that's it.
honestly needs to be a separate app. It would probably be worth
No, they can't do that because
putting
then
up.
they lose all their Facebook users.
They would lose everyone under the age of 40.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm excited.
I am stoked. Yeah, yeah. When we saw the leaks along like a while ago, let's just say Valve did not disappoint. And now, I don't know if you know this, but they made a Steam machine in the past, long before they made the Steam Deck, which the Steam Deck came out like
Mhm.
3 years ago now. But they made a Steam machine, but they didn't make the parts. Like they worked with other companies to make the parts, and they didn't have Steam OS at the time, so it was kind of a load of
It was pretty
garbage.
expensive or
It was
something.
really
Yeah.
expensive and it didn't run that well. But they made the Steam Deck, they made the parts for that and stuff, and they made the OS for that, which Valve has always been a software company, and they made that, and everything was perfect. Everyone loves that thing, and I think the same will be with the new Steam machine because they're creating it
Mhm.
and everything. Yeah. Way
Yeah,
to go,
man.
Valve! Keep up the good work. We love to see it. Everyone loves you.
Yeah, GG's.
And I looked up their employee number, and we don't know their exact employee number, but I think it was like only like around 14, if we had to guess, around 14 people running the whole Steam service, like customer support and all that stuff.
That's
For
crazy.
Yeah, it beats me, and I think it said like somewhere around 100 for their whole entire company. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's crazy nonetheless. Yeah.
We
Have
love
you?
Valve.
Valve's great.
Yeah.
Valve's great. Have you seen any tech that you think is cool other than that recently? Um, in
Uh,
general, I know you don't keep up with tech, just like
Not that I think is cool, but something I think is creepy is
hit me
that
with it.
new is that new
Oh, I think I know
house
what you're gonna say.
AI robot, the
Oh,
one that looks like a
yep,
stuff, the one that looks like a
yep,
patchwork animal. Okay,
yeah.
dude, I would rather they making it have like a fuzzy, I guess kind of like I think it was like a carpet material. It makes
Chewbacca.
it more no, because it has like a knitted
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I don't like that. It makes it kind of it's like, "Oh, I'm inviting. I'm not threatening at all." And it's like, "No, that makes you look even scarier cuz some knitted robot walks towards me. Dude, leave me alone. I'm leaving." And something I actually found out this morning that made it I already didn't like it cuz I was
Uh
like,
huh.
"Okay, this thing is it looks creepy. Like even
Yeah,
if it was useful, it just looks way too creepy for me."
yeah.
Uh if it can't do a task, it actually like connects to a like
Human.
call center kind of thing,
Yeah.
and then someone can remotely control it, and it can just walk around. It can just takes control.
Mm-hmm.
Someone just like connect to it. It's like, oh, I don't know how to do literally anything. I can't wash dishes. Okay, so you pretty much. I'm gonna guess like most tasks, like vacuuming, yeah, but like you can't vacuum everything.
Mm-hmm.
And some dishes are just so. I can't imagine an AI is going to be able to do dishes at a
Yeah.
reasonable rate. Like it's going to be really slow or drop a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, you're gonna have someone like just connected, just videoing your whole house. I was like, dude, I no, no.
Yeah. And it's funny.
It's
Well, keep going.
like the only reason I would ever get one of those is if it was like closed. Like if you like you bought a
Right.
module, you downloaded the
You control it
open
yourself.
source AI. Yeah, you download the open source AI
Yeah.
from like some forum where people can be like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
something got updated. That's not cool. You plug it in, you download it into the thing's hard drive, you put it in the robot yourself. Like it's a closed system. You cannot possibly get in.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I just don't like that. I don't
Yeah.
like it. I think the idea of like AI robots as maids and stuff is cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bit too dystopian. Like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
like it. I don't like it at all.
It's funny that this is what Marquez said, like MKBHD. I don't know if you know who he is, but
I
uh,
saw a little bit of his video on it too. I
yeah,
mean,
he said,
I'm a chronic don't finish YouTube videos person.
"Ooh, get
Yeah,
this
because
guy out of
my
here."
attention span's cooked.
I'm a chronic don't start watching a YouTube video. I have like 800 on my watch later playlist.
Yeah.
um, but he said that with tech nowadays, most of the time you're buying the idea and not the product. Because back then, Apple announced their phone, it comes out tomorrow, and everyone the hype for it, and then you buy it right away. It's simple as that. But now you have stuff like this AI robot where it's in the beta phase, and you're buying the idea that this will one day come out or work, and that's very weird. And he talked
Yeah.
about there was a person who like tested all of it. It was in her house and everything like that, and
Mhm.
like with the company and stuff. And she was asking a lot of questions, but pretty much what they said is like, if you're buying this right now, you have to be one of the people open to letting us control it inside your house. And Marquez was like, that's kind of the thing. If you're wanting to take the next step in technology, you kind of have to use yourself as a guinea pig. I think the AI robot's kind of
Yeah.
good. What I think a better step forward might be is I can't remember what it's called. I think it's CAS, but it's a show in Vegas that happens every year for
Mm.
tech, and they show off like the newest innovating tech. Last year there was like a Roomba robot that could also pick up stuff around your house. Like it had like a claw on it to
I
pick
think
up
I've might have
stuff.
seen that. I
Yeah,
might have
I
seen
think
that.
that's like a better step in the right direction than a robot that can barely open the door for you when you're walking in your house.
Yeah, because I mean, as much as I think like, to be fair, $20,000 if it can like do anything, I think it's pretty reasonable. Like if it can vacuum your full laundry,
Yeah.
That's actually not too bad. Like ignoring the fact that I don't like that it's an AI robot that's just creepy.
Uh-huh.
That's not too bad. Like if you just compare like bullet point list of what it can do and then how much it costs, it's actually quite reasonable. Especially
Yeah.
like if it has someone controlling it a bunch of the time and that person's getting paid hopefully a reasonable amount of.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, it's not that bad. I just don't
For
like
sure.
the. I think a Roomba is just good. Like honestly,
Yeah.
folding laundry and like doing dishes, it's not. It kind of sucks, but like if you're one person, it's not that many dishes, probably, unless you're like
Mm-hmm.
cooking a feast. Or if you have like a family, like dude, everyone can just share a couple dishes. I don't
Right.
think anyone's that busy that like they can't wash like a couple utensils, a plate, and a pot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just I don't think it's like a thing that needs to be built. Like I think there's probably better things,
There are
but
only certain people it's for. Like Marquez said, he said this is for the people that their time is worth more than their money. So they can
oh yeah,
spend the
100%, 100%.
$20,000 and to not spend any time at home doing the extra stuff. That's the only people right now I see that this is reasonable for, but
Yeah,
like you
because
were
they're not
talking
gonna
about,
care
it's
about
not
it
there
either.
yet.
They're gonna be like, oh, my big house. Dude, I'm like they're probably never home, and when they are, like this thing's just running around.
Roaming
Uh,
around a 20,000
they're,
square foot house, they're never
yeah,
going
they're
to see
never
it.
gonna see it. They're never gonna see it. Or it's like
Yeah.
at night they go to pee, and it's just there's just these beady eyes just
Staring at
shuffling
you.
down the hallway. Like, nope, nope. I would never turn my lights off in my house if those things existed. I would have like tripwire alarms.
Well, don't tell them
Like
that. Now they're gonna detect that and put X-ray vision, not X-ray vision, night vision in there.
they're gonna learn how to be stealthy.
So
Gorilla AI chatbot or
that's
AI
it's
maids.
definitely an interesting piece of technology. I will say that.
Yeah, I was surprised the Tesla one because that was like hyped for a long time, and then it was like, oh, it's close to being done, and then there was just
It like
nothing, and
vanished.
then this one appeared.
Yeah,
So I was wondering if maybe the Tesla one just they shut down their project and sold whatever they had
I don't
developed
think he
to
would
the
do that.
company, but he's like, I don't know, because it was kind of out of the blue. Like I'd never heard of this company. To be
Yeah, it
fair, I don't
was.
keep up with it, but like
No, I never heard
all
of
of a
it
sudden,
either.
out of the blue, this company has like a pretty much finished product. Like it's
Yeah.
not just like, oh, it's in our labs, we're testing it. Like it's walking around doing things. Like, oh wow, that's out of the blue.
Well, to be
And
fair,
then
it's
like,
not done yet. Like,
yeah, but it's like it's functional. They're just like
yeah,
working out the kinks of it.
yeah,
Like the hardest thing is to like build the thing that actually works, and then working out the bugs is like pretty easy for the
yeah.
most part. But
But yeah, that's kind of how the Cybertruck went, right? Like, wasn't it supposed to come out and then it just kind of like it was like almost done, and then years later it came out
yeah, and then
after not
they
hearing
had to
about it?
change. Yeah, because they had to change so many things. Like
Yeah,
they were gonna build it to be like a tank, and then it was like U.S. laws were like, you can't do that. You're gonna kill literally everyone when you get in an accident, including
yeah.
yourself. So they have to change stuff. It's kind of like Tesla's thing is they have to they
They're a little
don't do
too
they
innovative.
yeah they do something they innovate it really fast they make it happen it's usually crap and then they have to like spend the rest of the time fixing it
Yeah,
unfortunately like their build quality is really bad like it was I think I've seen some videos where like the types of adhesive were just
yeah.
like the plastic it would just their Teslas are really low quality. I think they've been improving on that but I don't know.
What's your opinion on the looks of the Cybertruck? Just the looks, not anything about it, just the looks.
um I think it looks way goofy. It looks it I think there's some elements it could keep, like the size, cool. I think the rolling flatbed, like the closing part, that's kind of cool. I just think they needed to add like it's just a little bit too square. Like if they just beveled some edges like an inch, like give an inch bevel, it would be better. It
See,
just
I
it looks
really
like
like how
it
it
looks like a
looks.
geometric brick.
I really, really like how it looks. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Wait, you know what I'm confused about? Is that you keep talking about things in inches, but don't you guys use metric? Or how does Canada work? Like I don't know.
In my
Like
mind,
you,
we
like you
use
talked
inches
about the
for
Steam Deck, like you knew it was 6 inches cubed, but and you just said that you want like inch bezels.
or in Canada we use like inches for big things, and then if you're doing anything like precision, you're starting to use like millimeters.
That is
Like I went to
very
furniture school,
confusing.
and we use like we did use inches for some stuff. Like if you're gonna like bang up like something simple like some cabinets, like some simple a simple shape, I'd be like okay, like 20 inches. Like, if
Huh.
I'm gonna be like doing something precision, I just switch to millimeters. Like I know we have like centimeters, millimeters, centimeters. I've never used a centimeter,
I know the
dude. I've never
conversion
used. I've
rate
n-
2.54 to like inches, but I don't know.
yeah.
I don't use centimeters.
I
The only
just
time
use
I've
one
used
or the
metric is in
use it the
chemistry.
other. Yeah, because metric is goaded for that. Like just everything in
Eh,
tens is
I
nice.
mean, like freedom units are better,
Um,
but
I like inches. I don't even know which ones are imperial and metric anymore, besides like simple measurements.
huh. I mean, that's fair.
Like I think a gallon is like 4 liters. I think I
I
use a
have no clue.
pound or kg. I think kg is double a pound or something. I don't even know. I just use them interchangeably.
I just
I mean,
know that
yeah.
ours is, as much as everyone jokes about like the freedom units, like I don't care about that, but then sometimes you'll have stuff that's in metric. Like like can we just pick one and stick with it, please? Like I don't get when we're using 15 different ones at the same time, but that's that's kind of a rant.
Yeah, I think it's just a prerequisite for a lot of like yeah, like it's like chemistry or engineering.
Yeah.
Like if you did it in imperial, like fractional imperial stuff, dude, you'd be losing your mind. I remember we in my woodshop class, they got like a new planer. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
you know what that is.
Yeah, I do.
It was a fancy one. But the problem is it was in um it was using millimeters.
Uh-huh.
I think oh no, sorry. It was using fractional inches
Yes,
or
that's what ours uses. Like my dad's big one,
decimal
I think it
inches.
uses.
So we were like, dude, I don't even that's crazy.
No,
We had
decimal
this
inches is a
giant
crime. That's a crime.
it yeah, I was like, dude, why is this decimal inches? So we had this whole chart on the wall to convert it so we actually knew what we were using.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, I finally got like a decimal inch. How many centimeters is this?
I
It's
mean, to
like,
be
I don't
fair,
know,
I don't like fractional inches.
7.39. Yeah, it's not great. I think there's good parts of every system. We're off topic, but
We so
um,
are, but that's okay.
yeah.
Um, the only other cool thing of tech that I've seen pretty recently, like major wise,
Mm.
you'll never have heard of it, but the AYN Thor, um, it's just like a handheld Android device that's shaped like a 3DS, um, two OLED screens on
Okay.
it. I think it's really cool. I want to get it. It's got cheap versions and like the most expensive version's like 400 something, but that's like with a
Oh, that's
terabyte of
nice.
storage.
Kind of like a cool collectible.
No, it is, but it can
Yeah.
play computer games on it because it's running Android and it's really strong. But I really like that, but that's just a little thing that I've been paying attention to. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you have any tech
I'm trying
predictions for the next however many
I
years?
want to say 5 years. I feel like not much.
Okay.
I feel like 5 years is like someone had some ideas, they started on it, and they have like a pro. I think 10. I think for sure, dude. Like, I if AI laws don't get changed, there's gonna be I think just AI is gonna automate groceries. Like,
Like
I don't
grocery
think people
stores?
are. Yeah, I don't think like checkout and stuff is gonna be a thing. Like maybe you'll have like your grocery cart, your basket, you just like scan items as you put it in, or as you put it in the grocery bin, you rolling around. It just knows what's in there, and then you can just have your credit card in hand and walk through the doors, and it just
Okay.
scans your card or whatever. Kind of like how the Amazon store
I
has
might blow your
in
mind, but that already
Washington.
exists.
Yeah, because it has the Amazon store.
No, I'm talking about in. Do you know what Sam's Club is?
I've heard of it.
It's like Walmart's Costco. I think it came out before Costco did. Um, do you know what Costco is?
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
dude, I have
okay,
Cosmo.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So pretty much, you as you're going through the store, in some like Sam's Clubs, they remove the cash registers completely. Like the one that just got built not too far from my house in Tempe. Well, it's kind of far from my house, but in Tempe they built
Watch
one,
yourself.
and uh, fine, Tempe, Arizona. That's huge. Arizona's huge, and that's not even where I live. But they built a Sam's Club there, and there's no cash registers. So as you're going through, you scan your items with your app, and then you pay with your card on your phone at the end, and then you walk through these like giant rectangle things at the end, and it can tell if you haven't scanned anything like in
Yeah.
your cart as you walk out, which is pretty cool. But I totally get what you're saying. You're saying like it just does it. It's kind of
Yeah, 'cause,
seamless. You just
like I
walk
think
out and
it's
it
just
does
gonna
it.
it's yeah, I think it's gonna be more universal. Like it's just gonna be like a cut down on people doing like menial jobs, kind of like things that can easily be automated. Because
Yeah.
like in my mind, the only gap between automating something is like how much money you want to spend on it. Like, is it just worth it to
Yes.
just pay someone to do it? Uh, like
Well, you could
it's
say the
kind of
same
gonna
thing about
suck for
factories.
yeah, because I mean, a place I work, there's some things that could have been automated, but like
Right.
it just the amount of money for technologies that are kind of like newer. Like
Yes.
now, I think to do an AI cashier can be so expensive. Like I've even seen AI cashiers for like restaurants, like fast food chains or something. I think it was in
That's
like New York or something.
oh
There's
like
like
oh
somewhere in the
yeah.
Philippines. It was like they're like calling in, they're taking orders. But I
That's
think in like
cool.
10 years, it's gonna be so cheap. Like microchips are gonna be just like dime a
Yeah.
dozen kind of thing for simple stuff. And yeah, I think it just future technology would be like next 10 years, just automating like lower level jobs, which is gonna kind of suck for jobs. So I'm gonna like PSA everyone find a job where you're like working on a machine and you're good. Like
Wait,
do
hold on.
something.
Hold on. There was a movie. There I hold on.
Do something that is really hard to automate. Because if you're like sitting at a computer, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Okay, hold on.
Like I
I'm
know
thinking of
even
a
like
movie. Hold on one second. Wait, unless you were wait, are you talking about something else now? Or sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna finish this quickly because I'm
Okay,
gonna
go
lose my
ahead.
train
Go
of
ahead.
thought.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
um, I know that I've seen videos of like lead programmers at companies, like they're laying off a lot of interns and they're just having like they're using ChatGPT to code, and then the guy that actually knows what he's doing, like the master coder or whatever, just
Yeah,
goes in
yeah.
and kind of like fixes things. So like, yeah,
I saw a
desk
video
jobs
where a coder
beware.
lost his job.
Yeah, it's rough. CS majors are
Yeah.
yikes. But
Now,
yeah, sorry, what are you saying?
okay, so there's a movie and the dad that's in the movie can't work at his job anymore because the machine's replacing him. And then in the end of the movie, he gets to just work on fixing the machines. I don't know what the movie is. I can't remember, but I remember that, and I don't know. It just reminded me of that.
Type it into ChatGPT, dude. I guarantee you will give you the movie.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my phone? I have my phone. Hold on. Let me type it in chat.
I will say ChatGPT has made me find a lot of games and movies that I was like can't remember the name of from like when I was little. I was just
Okay,
like
hold on.
type in vague aspects and it's like here's
Okay,
a list. And I was like, yeah, it's that
okay.
one.
What's a movie
Wait,
where the
do you know what
dad
Tupi and Binu is?
or what is? What is?
Tupi and Binu.
No,
It
I've
was
never
like a
heard of
what
that.
kids animation. Okay, it might have been just a Canadian thing. Anyone who knows, say it in the comments.
Can't
I
work
saw a
at his
video the other
job.
day. Major nostalgia.
Machines replace him. Then at the end or later, it he gets. I want to say it was like at a toothpaste factory or toothpaste
Charlie and the
something.
Chocolate Factory?
Is that right? Is that I think that's right actually. Hold on, let me ask it. He gets his job back as a person fixing the
I feel like
machines.
that's Charlie and the Chocolate. I just had a. It's
That
the one
that
with.
that sounds so right. Hold on,
It's
let's
the
see.
one with Johnny Depp.
Oh,
That
yeah,
sounds
that's
like
Charlie
it.
and the Chocolate
Because
Factory.
his dad, yeah, because his dad worked the toothpaste factory where he just twists on the things of the toothpaste bottles,
Yeah,
and then they found a robot to do it, and that's why they're eating cabbage water.
something with toothpaste. I think. Yeah. You know what's crazy is that for years I did not know that was Johnny Depp. I've seen the Pirates of the Caribbean and I've seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I didn't know that was Johnny Depp. And people
Yeah, it's
told me
because he's like,
I'm like, what? There's no way. Yeah, it is Charlie
yeah,
and
it's
the
because he
Chocolate
like
Factory.
fully shaved his face. He looks like a pale Victorian child.
I know.
It's just
I
like
can't
it's
like
so weird.
even though I know like 100% it's him, I can't tell that it's him. His voice,
What's
his
crazy?
everything.
Yeah,
And my uncle's like, you can tell based off like his jawline and stuff. I'm like, I can't tell. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But that blew my mind, and I still don't believe it partially half the time.
yeah, because he looks so young in that movie. But I
He
guess that's
does.
like just what a beard does to him. I mean, like even when he was younger, like dude, he's always had like a super young face.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so
Yeah, I
that's your
can't believe
tech
I got that.
prediction.
I can't believe I got
Yeah,
that
I can't
reference.
believe you got that right either. That was crazy. I don't know. I was thinking toothpaste, but I didn't. That didn't come up till later in my thought process. Yeah. Hmm. I'm trying to think if I have any tech predictions. Okay, so Windows 10 ended support for Windows 10 recently. I think. I think. Well, I'm gonna go for an out there guess and a more reasonable one. My out there guess is that 2026 is the year of Linux, and by the end of 2026, Linux will have a lot more users, and I think part of that's because of the Steam machine. But my more realistic guess is that within 5 years, Linux is going to be way more popular than it is now. But I think that's like a 5 year thing. I want it to be a I want it to be a 1 year thing, but I think it's more like a 5 year prediction.
Mm, okay. What's your 10 years?
10
Something
years. What
different than what you
could
just said.
happen in 10 years? Okay. Do you know what Waymos are?
Yeah, those little cars. I think I've actually seen a couple like around where I live too, which is weird because aren't they like pretty common in, like the
Oh, they're very
southern
common
United
here,
States?
and I think in California too. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I don't know where you're visiting. I don't know where you're listening from. They're basically self-driving cars, and they use lidar to find out where everything is. They literally have no driver in the car, and it's like an Uber. You just order one, it comes and picks you up, and whatever. I think within 10 years, if the government, well, I don't know. I think within 10 years, those will be so common. Oh no, that's too early. That's too early. Okay, what I'm gonna say is I read this book called Five Kingdoms, and the third book in the series, they go to this kingdom where all the cars in that kingdom are self-driving, no drivers, and they don't crash into each other, but they can go really, really fast, because there's no human error. They can all communicate with each other. But the way they did that was the government controlled everything. I think if we do things wrong or right, depending on your view, I feel like within maybe 20 years that could happen. Something similar to that, where that's majority of the cars on the road are like that. But that seems very far fetched now that I'm saying it out loud.
Yeah, because like before they were using like quote unquote AI, but I think like now like it's just dude, like everything is just AI related now.
Well,
Like all the
technically,
tech predictions,
I
because
mean, yeah,
it's just gonna like interconnect things better, I
yeah.
guess.
I mean, the thing is, technically, a lot of things are AI, like the YouTube algorithm, quote unquote AI. The word AI
Yeah,
is so broad. Like,
that's my one gripe. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's AI," but it's like it's just machine learning.
yeah,
Like
it's machine
every,
learning,
it's not new. It's just
right?
like the computing power is new, I guess,
Yeah, I think that
and
there's a
the
difference
information.
between like when people say AI, there's so many different things. It's hard to keep up. But yes, technically that'd be like an AI related tech thing, I guess. But like they
Mm.
just communicate with each other with algorithms or coding language, whatever it is. I think that's a possibility within the next 20 years for like majority of like let's just say like the big cities have that. Like I think that greatly improves somewhere like New York. So instead
Well,
of
like,
walking everywhere, you could go really really fast in a car because there's no humans driving them.
even a lot of like cars driven by people, the new ones, they're so techy. Like, dude, being a mechanic on new cars is rough. I know a couple people that are mechanics.
Yeah.
It's like you can't. It takes so long to replace things. It's just better to repair thing is better to just replace it because how complex it is.
Yeah. That
And I
makes
think like
sense.
all like the new because so many of the like I mean so many all the new cars are mostly technology based.
Yeah.
Like they have so much tech in them, and I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
think that will be just connected to like a traffic server or whatever, and all like the Waymo
Yeah.
cars or whatever are just gonna be
Exactly.
able to be like, oh, that's like a Ford F-150, and it's gonna be like, okay, the driver's going a little bit fast, slow down, or like even I know some of the auto driving features on cars. Some brands have it's a bit rough, like it will just start slowing down for them, like even when you're like driving the car yourself.
Yeah.
So I think just cars will be slowly be like more limited in like the amount of human stuff you can actually do with
Yeah,
them
yeah, yeah. Which makes
to
sense
compensate, and
because humans
it'll
are very
eventually
dangerous
reach just like
drivers.
this middle zone where there's just people can quote unquote drive, but it's mostly just self driving.
Yeah. And but like the weird things about that is either the government would have to step in and make their own car brand and regulate all of that, or they could stop that to not allow that to happen. But either way, they would have to have full control. Or you'd have to have a company that just surpasses everyone that does all that with their own cars. Or the fourth one, which is probably least likely, is all the car companies connecting to each other. Like you have a Chevy
I actually
talking
don't
to a
think that's
Dodge.
too crazy
Really?
because like
You think like you'll have
a
a
lot of the
Chevy and
new
a
car
Dodge all
companies are like,
communicating together?
dude, Chevrolet is they make bad vehicles. Like they've not made very many good vehicles. I think a lot of car brands are just gonna go bankrupt, or like they're not
Dude,
gonna
that
like
hurts.
fully disappear, but they're just gonna not be
That hurts.
making cars any scale. I think it's for the better too, because like if you look at the new truck, dude,
Oh
they're
yeah,
so
okay.
expensive. They're
Dude.
like, dude, 150 grand for a truck, and it's just like a tank, but it's
Yeah.
made out of like plastic. It's like, dude, really? Like, do you need that? Like, can you just like even the if I was to buy right now, my car is like kind of old.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna run it into the ground. It's not.
Same. That's what I'm doing.
Um, I want to buy Toyota because I know they're reliable. Apparently,
Yeah.
recently that's less the case because all the
Yeah.
technology stuff,
Mhm.
which just makes it so expensive. And a lot of the newer, like lower end cars are hybrids too, hybrids or just pure
Yeah,
electric.
hybrids are so good.
So yeah, I think there's gonna be like a change in the car industry, especially with
Yeah,
all like the eco stuff. I think cars are gonna be like a bit different in like maybe not 10 years, but
like
20
20,
years.
yeah. Like
I think it's not I think driving a car is not going to be like common.
it's kind of sad that what you said was true is that Chevy's kind of trash. My grandpa's old truck was a Chevy. My car's a Chevy. My grandma's old car was a Chevy. The work trucks at my dad's company have all been Chevys. And they all were really, really, really good. But they have like a 2024, 2025, 3500 Chevy Silverado dually.
Mhm.
And it's been having so many electrical problems. Not the car itself, but like electrical problems where the lights keep flashing on and off, or where the battery is just dead for no reason one day, or
Yeah.
like just stuff like that on like a brand new car. And I don't understand how it's even possible
And they're
nowadays.
expensive too. Dude,
Yeah, they are.
they're actually crazy.
But like Chevys
Like
used to be really, really amazing, but I don't know if they're that good anymore. Is the problem, which is sad to
yeah,
say.
have you seen the videos with the switch the like the button to switch gears? Like his little
Oh,
pad it's like the little paddle switches. It's actually criminal.
yeah.
It grosses me out.
Or
My
like the ones where
grandpa
you like
has
turn it like a knob. I've
my
heard
yeah,
those are really
yeah, my
bad
grandpa
too.
has one of those in his truck. It's actually not as bad
My
as
dad says those are really
I
bad
don't
failure points for like a truck, like
yeah, I still
those
don't
little turn
like
knob
it
things.
because even though you have to like hit the brake or whatever, I can't remember.
I don't know
You
how
have
it
to.
works.
I think you have to hit the brake and then like that's how you like. There's a locking mechanism. You can't just accidentally like knock. But the idea that you could
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just
yeah.
like eh. But
No.
yeah, tech's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to do like a yearly summary or something.
Oh yeah, our yearly tech
'Cause,
predictions and seeing if we were right. Hold on, we gotta
yeah.
make a year tech prediction. I guess I kind of did with Linux, but I don't think that's actually gonna happen. What are some year tech predictions?
Hmm.
Now, I
Yeah,
want to
excluding
say.
Steam because we've already like talked so much about that.
Well,
And let's just like
I was gonna say like,
consoles
what do we
too.
think our predictions for how well it's gonna sell? I think it's gonna sell really well, but
Oh,
how much? Do we think?
I
I don't think
think
it can
it's
sell
going
more
to.
than a PS5. Like, I don't think that's technically like possible.
I think it will sell at least the same amount. It's just not. I think the only thing stopping it is that everyone's already bought so
Into the
many
ecosystems.
consoles.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the problem.
it's not that they don't want the Steam. It's just they already have some, and they're not going to be able to just like buying a new thing.
Yeah.
It's better because their other consoles are just going to be shelved. They're going to be useless. So like, okay. I mean, to be fair, it happens all the time. People replace stuff. Like, yes,
Hmm.
consoles are like $1,000. There's more expensive things people replace, but I
Yeah.
think the only thing limiting in it is that people already have consoles, even though
Okay.
they're worse
Then
objectively.
what I think
But
then
I think people getting into the system are gonna be. It's just gonna
happy.
be their first choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're replacing stuff, it's gonna sell. Like long term, I think it's just gonna be the like I can't see a way in which any other company would even outcompete them on and I just don't see it.
This
Like
is so
just
absurd,
just games wise.
but it'd be funny if it outsold the PS2 eventually. Don't think that's ever gonna happen though.
I think if they eventually start marketing it as a computer too, like
Yeah.
it just fit because maybe they'll like make like an app store and then you have
Well,
like
I mean,
oh
I mean,
you
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 got to
have like
remember, it
you can
does have a
switch to
desktop.
game.
Like it
Yeah, but
is.
I'm saying like you could switch to gaming mode. Like if
Oh
you could
yeah.
be like oh gaming mode, and then you could be like okay, and then it has like you have all your apps,
Oh,
kind
okay.
of like how mobile has it, but it's a desktop.
Yeah. I
Because
think.
then they're gonna get the market of PC people as well, like people that need like a decent device but also want to.
Yeah, you can add your games from other apps into Steam. By the way, I don't know if you know that. But I think what will happen regarding the Steam machine, which is what happened with the Steam Deck. Like when the Switch 2 came out, I saw a lot of people. Now I don't know if this is because like I'm in a vacuum and I like but I saw a lot of people saying they're not even gonna buy the Switch 2. They're just gonna buy a Steam Deck because they were debating whether they should do
People
that.
are buying the Switch too. What?
I know, right? But I think it's gonna be the same case with the Steam machine when PS6 comes out, or inevitably the next Xbox, whatever it is, which I think they said they want to be like a PC, which I think that's gonna be like 1,000 plus starting out.
Xbox can do that. Like to be fair, they're the. I think Sony doesn't have much to stand on. If I'm gonna say my prediction is if Sony comes out with a new console and it's not just another PS device, it's
Yeah,
going to be for it to be competitive. It's going to be the most crazy thing ever.
yeah, but it's
Like
gonna be so expensive. Think about it.
if it's good, it's going to be like insane. Because Sony does have the advantage of owning a lot of audio companies, so I don't know how they could make that work with a console. But if they could just start like
Yeah,
playing to their advantages they have, not making subpar consoles like compared to everyone else,
yeah.
and yeah, I feel like Xbox is kind of like they don't want to try anymore.
No, they don't.
Like
That's
they're
the
just
thing.
they're just like, do we have to? Like I know we own like a lot of big games, but like they're not really bothered.
Well,
Like
they
I
don't
feel
even
like
have like any
Microsoft is
exclusives anymore. Like
like
PlayStation
I
and
feel like
Steam has them
Microsoft
all.
is not that relevant. Like everyone uses Microsoft, but they're
Right.
not like I haven't seen a lot of new stuff from like they don't do a lot. They're just kind of like riding on the Windows
I think you're
OS
right that
being
it will be
universal.
amazing, but I feel like it's going to be too expensive for whatever their next thing is. And I think when
Oh,
that
100%.
releases or the PlayStation releases, I think people are just going to be like, yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm just going to get a Steam machine.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a couple $100 at least. Got to get a shareholder value.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna say it's 90% chance to buy the Steam Steam console.
For me, it's at 100%. It's just how close after when it comes out am I going to be able to buy it?
Yeah, okay. That's I'm gonna say the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll buy it eventually, just because like $1,000 is not that bad.
Well, the thing
Like,
is, I trust them. Like with the
oh
Steam
yeah,
Deck, that came out 3+ years ago, and they haven't released a second one. Which I'm not saying is bad if they release a second one, but that means they're spending more time on the second one, which we don't know is coming, but they kind of hinted to it. Of like, kind of, they said, "Well, no, we're not releasing another Steam Deck. We still want to go forward in the Steam Deck future, but we're releasing other pieces of hardware." That's kind of what they said in the thing, which I'm hoping they're making another Steam Deck, but that's another topic.
I think they're gonna wait a couple of years just because like all the money they've put into their new
Oh yeah, like with the Steam
thing.
machine,
Like
people won't want to buy
it
another
just
Steam Deck.
yeah, it's not gonna make sense like to bombard people so soon after.
Right.
Like it's
Plus,
just
then they'll
not
get
good
more
for any.
time.
Yeah, it's not good for them. It's not good from the people wanting to buy their stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And Valve is always like really pro consumer, and they kind of know what's best for everyone, whether we know it or not. And they've shown
Yeah,
that for a long time. But
yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm excited. I'm very
oh, and
excited.
another perk, obviously, about the Steam machine is that it's Steam. Like, so you get Steam summer sales, you get your Steam fall sales or
Ooh,
whatever. You get the Steam sales. Like, I bought Celeste for 99 cents, and Hollow Knight for like $2. Insane. Both great games, by the way.
I'm so excited. I don't know
But
what games I'm gonna buy.
well, do you have a backlog? Then play those
Oh,
games first.
I'm gonna buy the GTA game, of course. Whenever that, people keep saying I don't even know when. Never
Dude,
played it. I don't actually
I
care.
literally have no care, interest, desire to play that
I
game at
don't
all.
care. about it that much. I'm gonna get it just because, and
Because
if it's
everyone
like,
else is gonna get it.
yeah, I'm not just like to fit in, just because like I'm interested in the hype. Because people like GTA over the years is like so popular. I'm
Yeah.
just like I kind of want to just experience it, but it's like actually good or something. But maybe that game. Definitely Dark Souls. Because I know my dad played all the not all of them, but a few of the old ones, and I've played the first one on my Switch Lite, and he said it's. I mean, I agree with him. It's definitely a you don't play like just the way you control it. It's just better on console. So the fact that I'm
Yes.
gonna be able to play them, because I don't want to buy a console for
Oh,
Dark.
that's true. You don't have
So
like. Okay,
I'm
that
able
makes
to
sense.
play
That
it.
makes
I'm
sense.
able to just hook up my controller. I mean, I know you can do that on PC. You just plug in your console Xbox controller, but I don't want to do that.
I
Um, There's gonna be just yeah, I'm gonna be able to play it with like good graphics, and I'm gonna be very angry because Dark Souls isn't. Um,
I
yeah,
don't.
I think those are my my few games I'm interested in.
You see, for me, I'm big
Maybe
into.
Subnautica too. I think
Is
playing
that
that
good? I
in
haven't played
VR.
that.
I've not played either. I used to watch a
Okay.
lot of videos, but I think in
Okay.
VR that it's gonna be kind of fun.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
Oh, and super hot. Yeah.
Oh, he's super hot. Yeah. I think for the Steam Machine, I'm most interested in emulation, and with my legally obtained ROMs, of course, and um, the Steam controller, but that doesn't count. I think also, what's crazy? I've played Elden Ring, and everyone says it's amazing,
Oh,
and I didn't
yeah.
like it, honestly.
Just like the gameplay, or just
I Not because it's hard. Don't get me wrong. I don't care about that, but just the movement and it's not that I don't like Souls like because I played Hollow Knight, which is a Metroidvania Souls like, and I love that game, but Elden Ring just wasn't my game. It felt like I was just kind of like walking around most of the time, and um, like the combat's all right. Like I get you're supposed to spend more time dodging than you are fighting, but
yeah,
it's just
it's very like everything has a charge up kind of thing.
right.
It's I agree. It's a very weird game to play because if
Cause it
like what
what?
you get ready to do something like it just slow.
Yeah,
Like everything is like just the way you move. It's just like dang, I'm heavy.
yeah. But like with Hollow Knight, when you're playing the bosses, it is slow because you have to learn their patterns and stuff. But that feels more like an art, like learning their patterns and like you get really well into it. And then once you're really good, you can like go really fast. But Elden Ring, I just didn't see that potential, and it just felt more of like a almost waiting game than it did actually playing the game. I just didn't. It wasn't. I can see why people like it maybe because the challenge and stuff, but it's just not my game personally.
Yeah,
But
that's fair. It's definitely acquired.
like I can
It's a very
respect it,
sweaty
but
game.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean I don't really have any other tech predictions
No, I
or
don't
any other
either, I
comments for
think.
this episode. I
Um
feel like this is a good end. I don't know.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, do you have anything else to add other than
No,
for everyone to subscribe, of course?
definitely. Everyone subscribe. Like this video.
Yeah.
Share it.
Comment
I
down
think
your
I'm
tech
definitely gonna
predictions.
keep some more like occasional eyes on what's happening in tech, just so I have
There we
something
go.
to
We
say
got
in
him.
the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Definitely don't care about it a lot. I do like machines. I will say I do like machines. I like making stuff. So like anything DIY like hobby, I like that.
Huh.
So I'm gonna keep some eyes on it. But
See.
yeah, we're yeah watching more of our episodes. We got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of
Yes.
topics. And I don't know when this is coming out, but there's a new thing we're working on that I'm not going to spoil.
But we'll create a community post when we announce it.
Yes. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. And remember to speak for yourself.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys could have been anywhere, but you were here with us. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Comment your tech predictions down below. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
See ya. All right.